Alrighty, we got some updates. Oil pressure sensor was warrantied out. NOx sensor was too old. Camshaft position sensor's in there. This is a 10 millimeter for the camshaft. And I used a flat blade screwdriver, put it in there, twisted it to pop it up. That one is it's a big boy. 1 1/16 inch socket. You will need a deep well for that. The NOx sensor is a 19 millimeter. I got that in. Next up is to wrap everything in electrical tape to make it look a little prettier and look a little safer. Get that done and put everything back together. Yeah. So NOx sensor, cam position sensor, oil pressure sensor. Somewhere on the side here is coolant pressure sensor. Back on the side of the block where the starter is the crank position sensor. This is your mass airflow sensor and your temperature sensor for intake. And on top and the back of the intake is the pressure sensor for the intake. Manifold absolute pressure. But anyways, gonna get this done, get it back together, go for a test drive. So I'll get back to you in a bit. All right, we're back. It's a good thing I went through those wires. I found a couple that were pinched and cut a little bit, one that was almost completely cut apart. So I fixed that up. Looking a lot better. That's where all those wires were just hanging out. Now this is testing. This is a cheap, super cheap cold air intake. Gets super hot because it sits right on this, which is the coolant hose to the radiator. If I put it over here, it's supposed to be cold air, but anytime I hit a puddle or when I'm off-road, mud just comes in there, so I'm trying to find a better spot. I think over there will be better, especially once I put in the wheel well liners. There should block all the water from coming up right there. So that's a test. I don't exactly like where the plug is again, but for my testing, it is below the hood. If I notice it's funny, then I will rotate it. And yeah, here's my first start since getting everything changed. Oh, I gotta clear the codes first, so I'll do that and I'll get back with you. All right, we're back. Codes are cleared. Watch how fast this thing starts up. That's a lie. I forgot. I had the fuel lines apart. I don't mind the noise. Neighbor's coming back with his bug he just built. And I think he needs a muffler. But it's an off-road bug, so who knows what he's actually gonna do. This thing is pretty sweet. A few months ago, it didn't have a motor in it. But anyways, should have pressure, should fire right up. That was a lie. All right, we'll try again. Nope. Still kind of slow, don't know why. Maybe it's got to readjust to all the new sensors today. But it's running. Mike says, like, rate, comment, subscribe. Watch a new video. Subscribe. I don't know. Figure it out. Meow, meow, meow.